think that's good.
Eileen's iPad. Hi, Eileen. You don't have to turn your camera on. Just you can mute your screen in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
You can't see me, can you?
No, I can't. But you don't have
Thank God.
There is kindness in all of this.
Yeah, just muting yourself is perfect. Turn your-
About time. All right, y'all. So we'll get started now. Come to a comfy seat. Bring all the awareness to the breath. And we're going to start with the mantra for purification, to purify our spaces and all that's in our spaces. So if you don't know the mantra, you can just mentally follow along and you'll get the same benefits. Om Apavitra Pavitra Va Sarva Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarik Pandrika Sham Sabaya Byentra Suchni. We'll start with the three Oms, the vibration of all creation. Imagine the Om goes everywhere, into everything. May the Supreme Self deep within guide and protect us. May we develop a strong desire for liberation through the yoga practice. May we wish no ill will against one another. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We'll get right into it. Sun salutations. So let the body and the breath move naturally on its own. Make sure you're all muted. I can hear some of you. It's distracting. The body and the breath moving naturally on its own. Arms come up. Fold the body down. Step the right foot back, right knee down. Look up. Make sure your seat is getting lower. Plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down the right foot. Left foot. Come on up with a flat back. Hands to the heart. Come on up. Fold. Left foot. Right foot. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down the left foot. Right. Come on up. Hands to the heart. Again. Fold. Right foot. Left. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot. Left. Come on up. Hands to the heart. Arms up. Folding. Left foot. Right. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot. Right foot. Come on up. Hands to the heart. Release the arms. 5 breaths, observing the body and the mind. Step to the back of the mat now. And we're going to take the T shape. So the left foot steps forward. Grab either wrist. Lead with the chest. Head looks forward. Point the toe. Make sure you're looking forward. Squeeze the right leg. Follow your breath. Release. Switch to sides, right foot now. Release. On the left foot, we're going to grab the right heel. So arm comes out. You're staying here, or you start to extend the leg. Hands are parallel if you're in the full pose. Release. Other side. Taking your time. There's no rush. Release. Okay, now we're going to go on the left foot again. So instead of the T shape now, we're going to go a little bit further. If you can, toppling tree. Rib starts to come to the thigh and lift that right leg up as much as you can. Release. Switch to sides. Toppling tree. Release. Tadasana. Observe your breath. Observe your body, no tension in the body. Shoulders are relaxed. On the left side now, left foot forward. Hands come down. Drop the right knee. Flat the foot. Kapayasana. Hips go forward. You have a healthy neck, drop the neck. Now take any variation that you like, any of the variations. Grab the toe. Make sure that your chest is open. Whatever you like. Release. Switching the sides now. Right foot forward. Kapayasana. If it's too much to go right up, you put your hand right above the knee. You extend the arms. Pull the belly in. Make sure you're always pulling your belly in. The next, hands to the back. And if you can put your hands in Kali Mudra and go right up, just do that. Open up the shoulders. Any variation you like. Make sure that you're breathing. Release. Runner stretch now on the right side. So folding over that right leg. The next option, Hanumanasana. The right foot starts to go forward. Keep a bend in your knee. And then make sure that your back leg, your back foot, you're walking towards the side of your mat. Breathing into any uncomfortable feelings. And just remembering the laws of nature. It doesn't last. Release. Down, up. Plank pose. Now chaturanga. You come down halfway. Up dog. The arms are straight. Shoulder blades coming to touch. Feet together. Stay there. Few breaths. Breathe into it. Down, up. Now runner stretch on the left side. So the left foot goes forward, right knee down, hips shift back, Fold over the leg. If you have Hanumanasana, go right into your Hanumanasana. Just staying with your breath. Don't let the mind take over. No matter how uncomfortable, breathe into it, as long as you're not causing yourself pain. Both hands down, down, up. Now on the left hand, we're going to take side plank. Left hand down. Make sure that your hand is right underneath your shoulder. And stacking the feet. Left foot, right foot over the top of the left foot. Right arm up. To right to drop a knee if you need to. Switch. On the right side now. Plank pose. A child's pose. Imagine like you can breathe up the spine from the tail to the crown. And exhaling down the front body. All the way back down to the tail. Up the spinal. Down the front. Making an oval, a loop. Slide through. Cobra. Down, up. So we're going to do on the left hand again, but now we're prepping for wheel. So left toes to the corner of the mat, lift the hips up. Think of the wheel body. Right heel is up, and then you start to reach over. If you have full wheel, you move into your wheel. Otherwise, you just stay right here. If you're in wheel, just switch to the right hand. If not, switch sides however you have to. And you're breathing. Release. Chaturanga. Up dog. Stay there. Down dog. Now you have about 5 breaths here. So if you want to take an inversion, now's the time. Or you're practicing the spinal breathing, exhaling down the front body, whatever you like. If you're up, slowly come on down. Child's pose. Cobra. Come down onto the belly. And bring the left ear onto the mat. Bring the whole ear onto the mat so you get a little bit of a neck stretch. Now chin comes to the mat. We lift up our chin, chest, arms, feet together. Locust. Squeeze everything. Release right here to the mat. That full ear onto the mat. The chin comes down, bend both legs, grab the toes or the ankle. Chin up, chest up, kick the legs, point the toes. Try to keep the knees a little bit close to each other. And if you want to end up on your thighs, you can. You got to rock up. Opening the shoulders. Release. Left ear on the mat. Both forearms down. And this is my favorite hip flexor quad opener, just to start warming it up before we start doing more back bends. Bend your right foot, reach back, grab the toe. Make sure that your chest is open so that you're like the Sphinx. And then gently you start to pull the foot towards the seat. Make sure you're not feeling any pain. And then when you can't pull anymore, elbow flips up, push. You're either pushing or you're pulling. Breathe into it, 2 more breaths. Release. Switch, right forearm down. Reach back, grab the left foot. Chest is open like the Sphinx. Pulling or pushing. Exhale as you get a little bit deeper. Inhale as you charge up. Every inhale getting brighter and brighter. Release. Child's pose. Cobra pose. Shoulders, blades touch. And then break it. We're gonna come to sit on our heels. So the fixed firm. If you can, You sit between the feet. A good trick is you can pull your calves out a little bit and then you'll be a little bit more comfortable. And then left forearm comes down, right forearm to the back. Wherever you're at is perfect. Now focus on stillness. All right, slowly come back up. And now we're going to practice the camel pose. So a good way to start, toes are tucked. Make sure that your heel and your knee is aligned. Hands come to the lower back, fingers facing down. Pull the belly in, hips go forward. And once you can start to see the wall behind you, right hand to the right heel, left hand to the left heel. Keep breathing. I like to get out of this pose. My seat comes to the heels. It's a little bit less straining on the back. Child's pose. Another round. Coming back up. Hands to the lower back. Hips forward. Eventually grabbing the heels. Stay in your body. Breathe into your body. Breaking the pose, seat to the heel. Child. And release. Sitting on the seat. So lots of options. Can you guys see me? So we're gonna twist. So either foot to the inner thigh, right hand to the tail, left hand to the knee. Twist. If that's easy for you, you do half lotus. Right foot on top of the hip. And then you can even reach around with the right arm, grab the right foot. Left hand to the knee. Pushing and pulling. So pushing with the left hand, pulling with the right hand. Twisting the spine. Release. Switching the sides. Right hand outside. Right hand is a little bit on top of the knee. If you're in the full pose, you reach around, you grab your foot. Imagine ascending spiral going up the spine. cleaning the spine, the breath, breaking through any blockages in the spine. Release. Okay. So now, coming up, stand. Warrior one. Left foot forward, knees over the ankle. Right heel 45 degrees to the front, hips face the front. Arms come up. Are you going to rip the mat in half strong? Next option, hands together, Kali Mudra. And the next option, start to bend back. Keep bending into the left knee. Release. Interlace the hands behind the back. Open the chest. Head to the toe. If this is a lot for your body, bring both hands down. Breathe. Release. Come on up. Warrior two. Right foot parallel to the back of the mat. We're going to twist. Right elbow outside the left knee. If you're more flexible, shoulder outside the knee. Drop the right knee if you need to. Now take your left hand, take your fist, and push into that right hand, twisting the spine. Any binds you want now. Right arm under, left arm over. So if you can, you keep your bind or your twist and you shift the left toes so facing the same way. That one's kind of hard. So it's all just fold over the legs now. So if you can, step on the heels with the hands and start to pull the heels. Shoulders are away from the ears. And then one day, forehead comes onto the mat. Shift more weight into the toes. Tailbone goes a little higher. Wherever you're feeling it, imagine like you have the nostrils there. Use your imagination. Okay. Hands to the hips. Pull the belly in. Come on up. Lizard pose. Make sure you're looking forward, keeping the energy open in the throat. Hands come down. Extend that right leg all the way back. So this is really just a prep for foot behind the head. Next stage, knee comes down, right forearm, left forearm. Now we'll check it if you want to keep going. Left hand goes outside the left foot, and just give yourself a gentle push down. The chest comes down. If you have foot behind the head, you bring the leg back. So you bring the body back. You grab the left foot with the right hand. Start to pull the head through. Release. We're going to take Vashisthas on the right hand. So if it's in your practice, you know what to do. You peace sign finger the big toe, and you come right up. Or you do the side plank. Switch the sides now. Both hands down on the left hand side plank. Any variation. Release. Plank. Let's bow. Cobra. Couple breaths. Down the step the right foot between the hands. Warrior one. Kali Mudra, if you have. You can do a little back bend if you want. Release. Interlace the hands. Open the chest. Head to the toe. Come on up. We're going to go right into our twist. Elbow outside the knee. Shoulder outside the knee. Look up. Push that right hand down. Make the fist if you need to. If your left leg is extended, make sure that you're like kicking the wall behind you. Completely engaged. And trying not to react to the uncomfortable feelings. Strengthening the mind. Release. Come back up. Now we fold over the legs. If you have an inversion practice, you want to come up. You can do any variation of this pose. We'll be here for a few breaths. You can even do the Japanese split. Bring the feet out if you want to get into the groin. All right, let's break. Hands to the hips. Come on up. Lizard pose. Hands inside the right foot. So don't keep the chin to the chest, because then you're closing the heart chakra, you're closing the throat chakra. Keep looking forward. And when you're ready, left forearm down, right forearm down. Unless you talk too much, then you can bring the chin to the chest. Close the throat chakra a little bit. Okay, let's break it. The last round of side plank. So if you can, you grab that big toe, you go right into the more advanced. If you want to start taking the more advanced, you think of the wheel body, left toes face the corner, and you start grabbing that right knee, do your knee taps. Move through wheel if you like. You can also move through Hanumanasana. Switch the sides when you're ready. If you're in the wheel, you can stay. Stay as long as you want. All right. So we're going to take child's pose. If you're still playing around, you can play around for a few more breaths. The rest of us, we're going to take child's pose. And stay with your circular breathing from the tailbone up to the crown. Exhaling down the front body, down the third eye, all the front energies, all the way down to the bottom. Inhaling back up. All right. Slide through cobra. Down dog. Now walk, step, or hop. Feet to the hands. Fold. Any fold you like. Release, come on up. Reach up. Hands to the heart. Tadasana, relax the arms. Just focus on your breath. 10 breaths. Dancer's pose now. On the left foot, right hand faces up, grabbing the toes. You can, you grab the ankle. You'll be able to get a little bit deeper. Knees come to touch. Left arm is up. And you slowly, taking your time, you start to kick that right foot, reaching forward and kicking simultaneously. Release. Other side. On the right foot, left palm face up. Grabbing the toe, ankle, knees together, right arm up. Point the toe, kick and reach. Taking your time, going slow. Release. Tree pose now. Any tree you'd like. So you can take heel to the ankle tree, foot to the calf tree, thigh, or the half lotus. And any tree variations, if you want to play around, you could do that. You could work on your flying pigeons, you can work on your toe stands, or you're practicing your stillness in tree. All right, if you're in the middle of something, start coming out of it. Switch the side now. On the right. Tree. Any tree you want. You can mess around if you want to. Any of your variations. Just make sure you're not leaning into your right hip if you're doing regular tree. You're growing tree. All right, great. Next is the chair pose. So arms up, sit in the chair, pull the belly in, sit a little bit lower. And now right elbow outside the left knee, hands in prayer. Push that left arm down, twist the spine. Follow your breath. Release, coming on up. Switch the side. Release, chair. Come back to standing. shoulder stand. So I like to get into it. I just like to come down into a squat and then you roll up. So make sure that your elbows are in as much as you can get them in, and walk the hands up the back, and then you'll be able to get a little bit straighter. Make sure the feet are together, keeps the prana in tight. Focus on the space between the eyebrows now. Stay there, queen of all the poses. So many benefits. Feet over the top of the head. Plow pose. Keep the legs extended. Can be intense in the knee joints, the tendons. Just breathe into them. Remember, nature, it's gonna pass. The breath releases all the more dense energies. All right. So now we're gonna bring the hands to the lower back. So thumbs almost touching. And then slowly, we're gonna bring the left foot down and the right foot down. Now we're gonna reverse. The left foot comes up, right foot comes up. One more time now, do that. Do the left foot and the right. So regardless where you're at, if that was hard for you, set up and come into your bridge. Heels down, reach for your heels, lift the hips up. So the next step is moving into the wheel. So I want you to listen to me first. So fingertips face the top of the head. Push the hands down. Bring the top of the head to the mat. Maybe you can even bring your forehead, your nose to the mat. Maybe you can grab the right heel, the right ankle, maybe the left ankle. Keep lifting the hips up. Wherever you're at, come on down, slow. Imagine you pass out, 3 breaths. One last round. So bridge or wheel now. Setting up the feet hips width apart. Use the legs, lift the hips. If you want to come into the wheel, fingertips face the top of the head. Push down, top of the head to the mat. Flip the hands. Extend the arms. And then you may lift your heels up. Get a little deeper. Release, come on down. Take a knee hug, massage the lower back. All right, let's rock up boat pose. Keep the knees bent. Make sure you're not arching your back. Chest is open, heart's open. And then extend the legs. Breathe in and out like a sniffing dog. Really fold over the legs. Ribs connect to the thighs. Grab the toes. And then start to extend. So you want to be looking towards your toes. So imagine you can look through your third eye, through the brow, from the center of the eyebrows. Pull. Release. Now we're going to practice Kurmasana. Kurmasana. You're going to bend your knees, and then you're going to bring your arms under, and you're going to reach for your heels. And then you start to extend the legs as much as you can. Try to get the shoulders under the knees as much as you can. You start slow. Start with the knees bent a bunch. If you want to go into full Kurmasana, bring the arms out. Shoulders come underneath the knees, and you extend the legs. You have a bind here, you reach behind the back, above the seat. And you lift the heels up. Okay, release. So if you want to mess around now, a nice transition, you keep the legs where they are. The knees are gripping the triceps. Hands are down. You shift the weight to your hands. Then you extend the legs. Woo. You can do some push-ups. Release. Okay. Okay. So next pose is the compass pose. The compass With your left hand, you grab the foot. So it's kind of like it's doing the same thing as Kurmasana. The right arm comes through, hands flat on the ground. You start to walk this hand back as much as you can. You can just stay here. If this is a lot for your body, you're still opening, just breathe into it. And then the next, you start to slowly extend.
Wow.
And then you look up.
Wow.
And then this pose is also prepping you to start getting your foot behind the head. So the next step, you grab the ankle with the right hand. You start to bring that foot behind the head. If that's really hard, sometimes it helps rolling onto your back and putting the foot behind the head.
Oh my God.
Even if you don't have the foot behind the head, you can still start bringing the foot to the forehead. So yeah, by Christmas, maybe by Christmas next life.
Wow. Nick.
Release. All right, switch your sides. So on the left foot, same as Kurmasana. With the right hand, you grab the left foot, left hand down, walk the arm back as much as you can. And the more you can relax and breathe into it, the deeper you'll get. And don't try so hard, just breathe and relax. And then the body's gonna open. There's no trying. And when you're ready, foot behind the head or foot to the forehead. Even another good step is foot to the ear. Oh, we have to talk on our foot phones now. We're all quarantined. So give yourselves a few breaths wherever you're at. Sink into the breath, sink into the pose. All right. Release. And we're going to come into our final spinal twist now. So twisting, so the left knee bends, the knee is right in front of your hip directly. Ankle over the knee, right hand to the tail, left arm up, twisting to the right, elbow outside the knee, your more flexible shoulder, pushing with this left arm, pulling with the right hand on the ground. Imagine ascending spiral going up the spine. You can do white light. You can do rainbow light. All the chakras becoming more radiant and powerful. And the more fun and light you can be with it, the more things will happen for you. Becoming like a child realizing that it's not so serious. It doesn't really matter. Like I always say, when you die, God's not going to be like, oh, you didn't do this pose, so like you can't come to heaven now. Doesn't really matter. Release. Switch the legs. Left leg over now. Right arm up. Twisting. So thinking of descending spiral now, coming down the spine, grounding you into the earth. So, and remember the purpose of life is just to be happy, So take this time in quarantine to, to remember what makes you happy. Like, what'd you like doing when you were a child? Think about those things. You never have to be bored. Release. And laying on the back now, we're going to do 7 minutes Shavasana. Palms face up. Make sure you're comfortable. Just starting to feel the earth underneath you, knowing that you're supported by the Mother Earth. Just thinking about all the great things that Mother Earth does for us. She provides us with the trees, the plants, the animals, our food, the Divine Mother. She gives us our bodies. She takes care of us when we can't even take care of ourselves. Just trusting in the earth that she's here. She's always holding you. Our one mother. You're always her child. Now bringing all of your awareness to the left arm. Fingers to the shoulder. Becoming comfortably heavy. All tension leaving the body. The left hip and seat loose like water melting. The left leg thigh, knee, heavy, shin, calf, ankle, heel to the toe. Relax, loose, nothing to do, nothing to know. The right arm, finger, palm, forearm, shoulder, shoulder blade, right hip, seat, heavy, loose, high, knee, tingling, vibrating, rejuvenating, shin, calf, ankle, heel to the toe, the abdomen, chest, all tension leaving your body, safe with the earth, the lower back, middle back, upper back, loose, heavy, the neck, throat, chin, the lips, relax, tongue, relax, nose, eyes, not trying to see, temple, relax, crown, relax. Now imagine the body like in a deep sleep. Personal ego disappear. Formless action and all that's left. Supreme consciousness, bliss, absolute peace, absolute. So rest there on your truest nature. slowly now, starting to come back to the physical body. Feeling fingers, toes, and gently rolling onto the right side of the body. Coming up to a comfortable seat. Now, doing some ohms just to purify the whole planet. So imagine the ohms cleaning and clearing any negative vibrations on the planet, showering the planet with light. We'll do a few ohms together. The mental ohm is the strongest ohm. Subtle, subtle power. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divinity within you and within all beings. Namaste. Namaste. So good if you guys want to do something for the planet and the collective. It's always really powerful doing prayer and mantra. So a really good mantra to do for the planet is Om Namo Narayana for the world peace. And um, you can use your beads. You don't have to use your beads. Just repeating it and visualizing the whole planet filled with light and everybody happy and peaceful. And, you know, you can tap into the collective of this because I'm sure there's lots and lots of people doing Om Namo Narayana right now. So you can tap into them. You can tap into, you know, any guides you have to assist you. There's a lot of high light beings right now, masters doing a lot for the planet right now. So tap into those energies and it'll dramatically increase your capacity to send out light. So thank you guys for coming to the class. And yeah, this whole thing that's happening, you know, it's really a collective dark night of the soul. But always what comes after this, you know, in the hero's journey is like rebirth, new life, ascension, lots of light, new beginnings. So it's not going to last forever. Just do what makes you happy right now. Enjoy your friends and your family. So thank you guys for coming to class. Just have a great day. It's sunny out now. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Kris.
Thank you.
That was so beautiful.
That was
Thank
awesome.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Kris.
Thanks, Kris.
Thank you guys.
Namaste. Thank you,
Stay
Kris.
healthy, everyone.
Hey.
Namaste.